Creating a custom reporter in HerdMaster 5. The custom reporter you will use if you can't find a report on one of the existing reports that gives you what you are looking for. The custom reporter allows you to create your own report with the options you choose. So navigate to Reports, Custom Reporter. On the left, you'll see all the reports you have. If you don't have any custom reports created, you will have a blank. Top right, let's create a new one. So I'm going to click on Add. I am going to call this, I'm going to use weaning weights in the report. So I'm going to say wean report. You can give it a description. I'm just going to say with some EBVs. You can give it a title. Sort by we'll do once we've selected criteria. So the criteria you'll add in at the bottom. You can do 20 rows, which gives you 20 columns in the report. So first, on the drop down, I'm going to select animals. So the first one is your source. You'll see there are different options. Each option gives you different sub options. So I'm going to lead with animal tags. So it's animals. Then you'll see you get different sub options. I'm going animals again. I'm going with animal tag. You'll see there's different options. Just scrolling down, I'm going to go with tag. So what I want to see now is my animal and the tag. I'm going to go back to let's do animal. I want to see another animal details. Let's say I want to see the dam's society ID. So this is going to be the dam of this animal. Let's say I want to see the date of birth of this animal. Then I'm going to go to weights. So animal, I want to see weights. When you do weights, you'll see it gives you options of weight, date, observation codes, performance groups. If you want to see, let's say, weaning weights, you've used observation code W2 and the actual weight, you need to go with observation code and actual weight. So I'm going to say observation code. I'm going to say I want to see weaning weights on performance group, let's say 1. Then I'm going back to animals. Weights. Now I'm saying the actual weight and I want to see it on observation code, weaning, performance group. So these two, observation code and performance group, are the same because the top line, which would be my one column, is the observation code and then the actual weight. You can also add a date. So when this weight was taken. So I'm going back to weight, date, observation code, performance group. You'll see, let's go to the actual weight. I'm going to tell it to, you can say, give me a sum of all the weights or give me an average of all the weights, minimum, maximum. I'm going to say, give me an average. Then let's add an EBV. So I'm going animals again. Now I'm going with EBV. Which EBV do I want to see? Remember, it's only going to show you EBVs on this report if you have actual EBVs in your HerdMaster. This is weaning, so I'm going to go with 200 day. So I've got an EBV. Let's take a different source. I'm going to say, show me last progeny. Now I'm saying tag, so I've got tag again, but it's not on that specific animal, it's for the last progeny of this animal. I'm going to stop at that. At the top, you can say sort ascending or descending. I'm going with ascending. I'm going with animal tag. I'm going to untick these because if you have animals that don't meet this criteria, those animals are going to be hidden. You're not going to see them. So I would rather show them with blanks, then I know I need that information. You have the option to include inactive and offside. I'm going to switch off inactive. You can process this on your whole database. Remember, then it's going to take some time because it has a lot of data to work through. I'm going to select a worksheet. I'm just going to go with any worksheet. Let's take a wean one for a bit later. Let's go with 2021. Let's process and see if it gives us information. So it's given me a report. I've got my tag, I've got the Dam Society ID, date of birth, observation codes, weights, the weight date, the EBV, and the last progeny tag of this animal. So you'll see some of these fields are blank. Those animals don't have weaning weights recorded with an observation code of W2, which I specified. And at the bottom, it gives an average of these weights that has been recorded. This you can now export, you can print it. You can also, when you save this, when you go back, it's automatically saved. So if you need to edit your report, something's not right, you can go back and change it, but it will always be here to use as a template. So if I go out now and I go back to my custom reporter, the wean report should be here. There it is, wean report. So I can use this report again. Remember that if you use custom reports, they are not part of your backup. So when you do file backup, this is not part of your backup. It's a separate folder that you need to use. If you use custom reports and you need to make sure that they are part of your backup, let me know, then I will show you how to do that.